Welcome. This video is going to explain a couple of advanced tips and tricks for your Fission system that are available to you while you are watching live TV and when you are viewing the guide. More options while watching live TV. While watching live TV, press the pound button on your remote. You can add the current channel you are watching to your favorites. After you do, pushing the pound button once again, you will see that the option has now changed to Remove from Favorites. You can also view your favorite channels. This will bring up only the channels listed in your favorites list in a condensed guide view. Pushing the pound button again, we can select Change Favorites. Here you will be presented with the full list of channels that appear in the guide. Select which channels you want to add by pushing OK on your remote and adding a check mark next to each channel. Removing a check mark will deselect the channel and remove it from your favorites list. Push the left arrow and you will see the following options. You can uncheck all channels in order to start creating your favorites list from scratch. You can select View Checked, which will display only the channels that are currently checked and included in your favorites. The option has now changed to View All, which if pushed will return to the full list of channels that appear in the guide. Click Save once you have finished. You should now see your favorite channels in guide format. Push Exit to return to live TV, and then pound. The following two remaining options include Aspect Ratio and Audio Language. Aspect Ratio will present you with other options that will zoom or stretch the display. And finally, Audio Language. At this time, the only language available is English. More options when viewing the guide. When viewing the guide, push the pound button. The first option allows you to jump to other times in the guide, such as 2 hours ago, tonight, tomorrow, and up to 11 days of future content. The second option in Guide Options is View Channel Lineup. Channel Lineup View displays only the program content for the highlighted channel, in this case, Channel 23. You can see the programs from 1 to 3 p.m. here. Pushing the left and right arrow will navigate to the lineup view of other channels. The third item in Guide Options is View Favorite Channels. This will show only the channels you added to your favorites list in Guide View. The fourth option in Guide Options is Guide Settings. Guide Settings has 3 categories in it: Customize Channels, Change Favorites, and Set Guide Style. Customize Channels will bring up a list of all the channels in the guide. Every channel that has a check mark next to it will be displayed in your guide. Push OK to deselect a channel, and the channel will no longer appear in the guide or in your channel changing. So in this example, channels 2 and 3 would be removed. You have the option to view unchecked channels to show the channels that have been removed. You also have the option to change the order of the channels. Push OK to grab a channel and then push up and down to move it accordingly. For instance, I will push OK next to channel 6 and move it down. You can see that now channel 6 is after channel 7. If you decide that you do not want to use the channel order you've created, you can always click Default Order. This will automatically reprogram your channel order to the default lineup you started with. Click Save to save your channel order settings. More guide settings include Change Favorites. Within Change Favorites, you can select which channels you want to add into your favorites list. The channels with check marks will be marked as favorites. The channels without will not be counted. Remember to hit Save to save your favorites list settings. The final guide settings option is Set Guide Style. Within Set Guide Style, you can change the guide view between traditional grid guide and channel lineup. Currently, it is set to grid guide. Channel lineup looks like this. This concludes your tutorial on live TV options and guide options. Thank you for watching.